Hello student, I welcome to all of you in my online classes. Student, this video is about class 9th. So, as you know, we are discussing about Microsoft Word in our previous video. Now, today's video I'm going to discuss about the MS Excel. As you know, this is a software which is developed by Microsoft. Okay, so let's understand what actually Microsoft Excel is. Okay, so Microsoft Excel is a software program created by Microsoft that is used spreadsheet to organize numbers and data with formula and functions. Okay, don't be confused student. Means here we are using Microsoft Excel to calculations. Okay, which we have to work on the data. Here we will use different kind of formulas, different kind of graphs, okay, the tools which help us to analysis our data. Clear? Now the main objective of Microsoft Excel is to enter data, to make our data in a tabular format, data management, accounting, financial analysis, chart and graphing, programming, and number of work we can do with the help of Microsoft Excel. Especially it is developed for the data analysis, okay, as well as data storage. In our previous video we discussed with the help of Microsoft Word. This Microsoft Word is allow us to present our data, not to store. Okay, we cannot analysis our data with the help of an MS Word, but in MS Excel we can analysis our data also. Okay, so let's get started. How to start an MS Excel in our computer system? Okay, so first of all you have to go inside the your system and you have to find out the Microsoft Excel. Here you will get the Microsoft Office, and this in this Office package you will get Microsoft Office Excel. Simply you have to click on it and it will display this window. Okay, so this interface you will get after clicking on Microsoft Excel. Here you can see on the top side this is title bar, and book 1 is written here. It is your default file name. Okay, this Microsoft Excel having 3 sheet, sheet number 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. These are the default sheet you will get whenever you start your Microsoft Excel. Okay, on the top side you can see this is a title bar. On the right hand I discussed earlier also with you, this is minimize button, the restore button and the close button. Similarly in the left hand side you can see here the quick access bar, same as MS Word. Okay, so now here you can see this is the office button, same as MS Word. Okay, you can save your file with the help of office button. Now simply you can save this file with a suitable name. Just click on save and you can choose any location of your drive. Okay, so I'm going to choose document. Here I'm going to choose document location, and I'm choosing one file name. Okay, let's see, my file name is my new data. Okay, now in the document I'm going to save this my new data. See, you can see in the title bar, the file name is changed. The earlier was book 1. Now it is my new data. Okay. Now let's familiar with the interface of this MS Excel window. Here you can see this is a clipboard. It is same as in MS Word. Cut, copy, paste, format painter. Similarly, here you can see, now I am in home tab. Okay. So here you can see this is a font group. In the font group you can see the font family or font style, font size, okay, bold, italic, underline. Similarly, fill color, font color, which is present in the font group. Okay. Similarly, here the alignment is there. In alignment, now left, right, and center alignment is there. There is no justify. Okay. I will tell you later why it is not there. Okay. Now you will get the new alignment here. Top. Okay. Top. Now middle and the bottom. Okay. So this is the new alignment you will get in the MS Excel. Similarly, here you can see many tools available in alignment. Okay, so we will see one by one. Here you will get a number group, style group, cell group, and editing group. Similarly, you can see in different tools available in insert tab. You know, these are the tabs. We also discussed these tabs in our previous lectures. Okay. No, this is a page layout tab, formula, data, review, and view. The review and view also we discussed in MS Word. Here the data, formula. These are the new tab will come in your MS Excel. Now, here the bottom side of the ribbon. Now these are the ribbons. Okay, these are the ribbons, and the bottom side of the ribbon, the two things will come. First, this is a name box. You can set a name of any cell. Okay, so what is cell? Here, when you click on any box, this box known as cell. I will tell you later what actually it is. Next one is the formula bar. Now here you can enter any formula according to your data. You can put it here. Now in this Excel sheet you will get capital A, B, C, D. What actually it is? This define the column of this table. Okay, column A, B, C, D. When you click on A, B, C, D, you will see here in the name box A1, okay, B1, C1, okay, it is changing. What actually A1 and B1 here? So when you click on any cell, you will get the name of that cell in your name box here. Okay, so why J will come and after the J 7 will come? What is it? So let's see. Now when you click on a cell, so first of all it takes the column name and then after that the row name. Now here you can see the row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, row number 4. Okay, these are the rows. And similarly here the columns, the column A, column B, column C, column D. Okay, these are the same different columns. Now, so this is a table. So you know the table are the group of rows and column. So whenever you click on any cell, you will get the cell name. The cell name contains two things. First, column name and the second, row name. So column here is G and row is 5. So name, this cell name become here G5. Okay. So this is just an interface. Okay. I'm just going to introduce you about this interface. Okay. So here you see now there are different views are there. Normal view, okay, page layout view and page break view. We will discuss in our subsequent lecture also. So this is my scroll bar which help you to scrolling your data from left to right. This is my top to bottom scroll bar which help you to get your data from top to bottom. Okay, so here we can present our data in a tabular format. Okay, so simply what is the objective of using MS Excel? The objective of using MS Excel to store our data in a tabular format, as well as we can analysis our data. Okay, we can analysis, we can make a graph on that data. Okay, we can use n number of formulas on that data, right? We can do conditional formatting. Okay, now we did simple formatting in MS Word, but here we can format our data with the help of conditions. So we can apply different things with in MS Excel. Okay, so let's understand with the help of simple example. I'm going to store a student marks. Okay, the student marks in this table or in this MS Excel. So similarly, I'm going to create, suppose if I want to store the student record here, so I'm going to increase the font style of this cell. Okay, so which help you to get it. Okay, so first of all I'm going to store the student ID, name, right? Suppose monthly test 1, monthly test 2, monthly test 3. Okay, then here monthly test 4 and so on. Okay, so here I'm going to store total and then average. Now these are my columns. Okay beta, these are my columns: MT1, monthly test 1, monthly test 2 and so on 4. Here I'm going to add my monthly test record. So here I'm going to put student ID like 101, now 102, similarly 103, 104 and 105. Maybe there's only 5 students in our class. Let's see the name: Amit, Vishal, Ravi, Neeraj, and Vijay. Okay, now these are my record here. Maybe from 100 the student got different marks. Suppose 78, 89, 45, 56 and 68. Similarly here 41. Randomly I'm going to put the numbers. Okay, so don't worry about it. Similarly here I'm going to put 25, 12, 41, 35, 41, 65. These are my numbers which help me to get the result here. Okay student, now here I'm going to show you a simple example which make you understand what is the work of MS Excel. Here I'm going to add these numbers. See, simply I'm going to use a simple formula, sum. You can see when I put or when I write sum, automatically the list of formula will come. You just put a bracket and select the entire line, right? Now what it says, it says here D6 colon C G6. What actually D6? Now it cover the range from D6. Now this is a D column and this is a sixth row. Now my cell name is, my cell become a D6. Now I want to calculate the numbers or marks from D6 to G6. That's why this range will come. After getting the range, you can close the bracket and then enter it. Okay, you will get the total here. Similarly, there is no need to calculate the another numbers. Okay, you just drag and drop, the entire thing will come automatically. See the beauty of this MS Excel. Okay, now automatically the numbers or the total will come. Okay, now let's see how to get the average. Similarly, equal to, you can put the formula manually also. So what is the average? The total divided by the number of, okay, the marks or test. So here my total is what? 218, 218 divided by 4 and then enter it. See 55, 54.5. Similarly, you can drag and drop it here. You will get the another percentage here. Okay. Now this is the first example through I'm going to make you understand how MS Excel works. Okay. You can format your table also. You just select the table and here you can choose any format, okay, from the style. You simply click on it. Okay. Yes. You can simply format it. You can choose any format from the list. I'm going to choose this one. Okay. So here you can see simply how your MS Excel works. Okay. Now here you can choose, sort, you can select entire thing or select any number, any name. Okay. See, this is the part of analysis. You want to see only one student record, you can choose here the student name only. Okay. You can filter also with the help of filter. Now here you can select all. Okay. You will get entire column here. Okay. Now here you can set. Now just select the record and put it center or margin center, alignment center. Okay. Now here you can sort the record also. Now you want according to the average your record will be sort. Now see, you just smallest to largest, you can put it smallest to largest and sort to largest. Okay, largest smallest. Click on, see, the largest average will come first here on the top side. Okay, so similarly you can do many tasks with the help of MS Excel here. Okay student, so this is my first video about this MS Excel. I hope you understand the introduction part of this. Okay, so if you want to save your file, you just simple click on save as. Okay, you can replace your file, you can click on save as, not save. Okay, if your file already saved, you just click on save. If you want to replace your file one location to another location, you just click on save as. Click on save as. Simply you can change the location. Suppose I want to save my this file in desktop also, just click on desktop and click here save. So your file is placed in the desktop also. Okay, and it is replaced. You can see in the desktop also. Here you can see this is my new data file. Okay, so this is about the MS Excel. I hope you understand the concept, student. Thank you very much for watching it.